Hey guys, what I'm going to be talking about today is how my fish got sick. Hey guys, welcome to the bar channel. We're either building it, assembling it, repairing it, or just replacing it. If you're a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, and enjoy the video. If you guys recall, I had ordered some fish from Next Day Koi and I prepared a temporary holding tank while I'm building a 600-gallon patio pond tank. And I got these fishes for about 2 weeks, and if you recall, I was struggling with chemical balancing for the fish, so I ended up building a filter out of lava rocks. Once I got that filter built out of lava rocks, the fishes they were doing fine, and I haven't had any issues for about a week. But after a week, all of a sudden, I noticed one of the fish they had, um, their mouth was all busted up. So I thought nothing of it at the time. Again, it's not my first time having fishes. I've had fishes for years and I never had this problem. So I thought maybe it got caught up on the suction on the filter or something else was going on. Anyway, I removed that one fish and then I started noticing a couple days later the fishes are looking sick one at a time and they will start dying one at a time. So I started doing some research and I'm researching what could be the problem. And I came across the mouth rot sickness for fish. As you can see, this fish right here is not doing too good. You can see the red on the tail. You can see the body doesn't look too healthy. And there's a few of them in the tank that looks that way. The problem is because this tank is black and it's dark and you can only see from the top down, you really can't tell the condition of the fishes. But when I look at this one close up, you can see the mouth starting to have that mouth fungus or that mouth rot. I tried my best to get a good video of the mouth itself, but you can't get it as the mouth rot starts from the bottom up. You can see the way this fish is moving, it's low on energy, it's barely trying to stay alive, stay afloat, and it's having a tough time surviving. So after I did my research, I found out that you can start treatment with some salt. So I got some aquarium salt and started doing some treatment because I thought it was a minor infection. As time goes by, 2 or 3 days, I started doing a lot more research and I found out that there's other infections besides the mouth rot. And I think they have all the other infection. So I found two chemicals that I will use to treat them. While I'm doing my research, I'm also thinking that if I could have introduced the bacteria to these fishes from the lava rocks, because that's the only change I made. As you can see, this filter is working really good. It's getting all the microscopic debris, and I washed these lava rocks thoroughly about 4 or 5 times until all the red was gone. The water was clear as can be, you can see to the bottom of the stock tank, but I don't understand where this infection came from. I tried water change and numerous things, can't get a hand on it. So I bought this chemical Melafix, which is supposed to treat bacterial infection on your freshwater fish, on the fins, also repair damage and mouth rot, a bunch of stuff. And what happened is that it's supposed to arrive next day, but it got misdelivered, so it took 2 days. So I started my treatment. It's a 7 days treatment. So I'm treating this fish currently. When you use this chemical, you'll notice that the water will become all foamy. So that's nothing to concern about. They'll tell you that in the instruction that the water will foam. In addition to that chemical, I bought another one called Pimafix, antifungal pond fish infection remedy. So I'm trying both of these for 7 days. As I'm also doing this, I'm monitoring the stock tank because I'm still losing fish one at a time. I'm not sure how many fish will recover out of 40 something. So far, I've lost over a dozen, and I have a feeling I will lose a lot more. So I'm gonna see how they best recover. I'm gonna follow the instructions and see what happens when the recovery process starts. Most of these fishes are grown now. They're about 5 to 6 inches. They were 3 to 4. Some are probably 7 inches, but I'm hoping for a 50% recovery on these fishes. As you can see, it's a little bit blurry, but if you research the chemical, you can see what it cures, and it's probably good to have a bottle of this in your arsenal. I also noticed that with this infection, that the fishes, they lost their appetite. They're not eating the way they're supposed to, and I'm assuming that that's because of the mouth rot, and they're not able to eat as much. So I have to reduce the feeding, and hopefully, um, I'm glad if I have a 50% recovery because at this point the entire tank is infected. So I'm going to try to treat these fishes and see the best results I get. Second day into the treatment, I still notice more and more fishes are dying. So, and there you can see the infection. And this infection is really bad if you look at it. Um, Again, the fins, the tail, the mouth. So I'm hoping again that this chemical will work and I can get a good recovery. So what I'm gonna do, guys, after this treatment, I'm gonna do a recap video to let you know what's the recovery rate, how many fishes I lost. I've been throwing them in the freezer, and I'm just gonna line them up and see the different sizes, um, and just recap this whole event and this whole experience. I'll catch you in the next video.